Hello everyone, my name is Wei. Last time I told we rent a new room. It's very cheap. Each one is just $130. Yeah, so I'm very happy. Last time I told the lady, I said, if you help me to rent a room, uh, I will ask you to eating big meal. Yeah, so so she said okay, uh, this evening, this afternoon, no, this noon, yeah, I telephoned her. I said, shall we go out to eating something together? I already permit to you to I will pay some big meal. She said okay. I said no, let's down. She said okay. So I push my father in his wheelchair, and we take the elevator downstairs and wait for in the hall. And then she came. She came and we are go together to the restaurant. I put my father down the ramp, and we are going together. By the way, we are talking. Uh, and then she said, "This is a restaurant I often came here to eating." I looked at the restaurant. This time, nothing, not people. I say, this restaurant is small. Upside the road, they have a restaurant. They have a lot of roast beef, no, roast pork, roast duck, roast chicken. I say I can take the roast meat. She said okay. So we put my father there. I put some chair away and put my father wheelchair near the table. I asked the owner. I said, "Would you please give me three things? One is a pork, and a duck, and chicken." She said okay. So I said, "What other thing do you have?" She said, "I have sticky rice." I said, "Okay, give me three-piece sticky rice." He said, "Okay." So we are wait for the table. This time, I think we can drink some beer to celebrate or have a new home. I asked the lady, I said, "Do you want to drink some beer?" He said, "Okay." So I went to the convenience store to buy 2 bottles of beer and come back. I asked the owner, give me 3 glasses. So she take 3 glasses for us. I wait for, and then the roast meat is already. The owner take the 3 servings, roast meat. I think I asked one. Maybe he give me 3, so it's enough for us. I think okay, and this money just a few. We save the rent. Yeah. So I said okay. I talked the lady said, today we can eating full. Okay. She said okay. So we are very happy. We put a glass of beer for her, and put glass beer for my father, and for me. We are raise the glass. I say, I will celebrate my new room. I said okay. So I'm very happy. We are eating, we are drinking. By the way, she told me something about a wrong home, which family, which people, who is come from China, and my landlord or something, and the thing, this is a night market. In the evening, there were a lot of flower clothes market there. So after in the evening, in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, they will become to stay at the still, yeah. So she said, over there they have second-hand shoes. Maybe someone is new because they have some foreign company to order and the Thai company to make, but a few known overseas just show in Thailand. So someone new, yeah. He said on the left, on the right, they have a food market. It's a long arrow. Over the food market, they and the main road on the left, they have two big supermarket. One is a wholesale. The second one is a big C. And they are near each other. And the main road is go right. They have Lotus, yeah. And maybe again go again. Maybe 10 minutes. That is macro. That's macro. Nearby they have outlets supermarket. So this place is very how say they very busy, yeah. So we are talking, we are very happy. I have new room. The room, the around the room is very good. It's very convenient, yeah. So we are eating. By this time, I thought, when was child in Shanghai? In Shanghai, we are celebrating Chinese New Year. We use the hot pot, yeah. And the two hot pot is wrapped with all the newspaper on the wall. Is high, yeah. I often ask my grandmother. I said, Grandma, what is this? Grandma said it's a hot pot. I said, how about hot pot? My grandma just smile, no answer to me. So in the New Year of Chinese New Year, my grandmother used a stick to take this down, and we can find this is a two hot pot. This hot pot is made the copper, red copper. Is red copper. One is new, one is old. She used this one for us to cooking. You know, this is this hot pot is a chimney, and the chimney and the chimney and the stove, yeah, and they put some coal, is a charcoal inside, and they around this they has there's bacon around, yeah. So my grandmother put some water there and light the charcoal, and then the water boiling. If the fire is strong, they use some round piece of metal to cover the chimney, make it slowly. Yeah, and then they put some piece of meat into the boiling water, and just a few minutes. It's just 1 minute, yeah, and take off. It's a light color. It become light color, and you can touch some sauce and can eat. Delicious, yeah. So this time just a few minutes, and then my grandmother put some dumpling. This dumpling is made of egg sheet. I saw my grandmother make the egg sheet. He used some big spoon and on the small fire, and use the fat, pork fat, and just around, and then the egg is already mixed. The egg is put on there, and turn, and this is will become a seed, and then my grandmother is take the seed over, over and roast the other side, yeah, and then it is okay. Put together, and no, he just over, and then my grandmother use some meat, the meat, meat is already minced, and is already put some ginger, put some garlic, and put in soil, and put in some salt, and together, and then take one piece of layer in the egg sheet, and then cover this one. He touch some egg, there, and push, and they can stick, and then okay, this is one of the egg dumpling already. So use the hot pot. My grandmother put a lot of the egg dumpling, yeah, boiling, and then my grandma said, "Now they can eat." So we are each one to take one or two. This the egg dumpling is very delicious. The meat, of the juice of meat already absorbed in the egg sheet. Yeah, so it's very delicious. Yeah, and my grandmother will put a lot of glass noodle in the hot pot, and then put some vegetable, Chinese cabbage, a piece of Chinese cabbage, and put on there, and we can take a glass noodle. We can take the vegetable we are eating together. Just each one have a few egg dumpling. Yeah. And then when we finish the eating this one, we use the spoon to take the salt on my rice, on my hot rice. So we mixed, and we eat the rice. It's very delicious. The rice with the soup of the egg dumpling. Yeah, and the vegetable is it's very delicious, the rice. Yeah, so this is I remember when I was a child in Shanghai. So thank you. So that's all for today's video. Next time I will talk to you again when we live in a new room, and I will see the around. Okay, see you next time. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Okay, thank you very much.